Hey everybody, Marui here from Airsoft GI. I'm here to show you a few custom guns that our tech department has actually punched out over the years. So let's go ahead and get into it. So all the guns in front of me are guns that have been teched on by our tech department over the years. All the way on my right, your guys' left, we have an Australian SASR inspired rifle. In the middle, we have my personal Block 2 recoil shock. And then on the far left right here is actually a brand new creation that our tech department is actually still working on. And I'm gonna go ahead and get into details about that later on in the video. All right, so the first gun I got in front of me is this custom SASR Australian build. I don't know the official name for it. I don't think it was ever given an official name. So there's a little bit of a funny story on this one. This was purchased by one of my friends back in 2013. We had purchased the rifle when we were visiting GI one day. And then the storefront employee, Tyler at the time, shout out to Tyler P, went to go grab the gun and it was actually gone. Now, we had no idea where it went. He didn't have any idea where it went. And it actually ended up over at our marketing room, and it ended up on a live show when that should have been handed out to us. But nonetheless, I'll go ahead and put a small clip of that live show up right here, right now.
All right, SASR. Now, why don't you guys tell me a little bit about this and also what SASR stands for? I assume Spencer built this one.
SASR is for the Special Air Service Regiment from the Australian Defence Forces.
Oh, wow.
So basically, I do an Australian impression with my team, the regiment. So
that was the short live show excerpt of it. This gun is a fantastic performer, and my buddy fell in love with it. I want to say a big thank you to Andrew for letting me borrow this for this video. So the gun started off life as a standard FMG4 that's OEM by Lonex, and then everything inside of it was taken out. Now, it has a really long build list, so I'm going to go ahead and let Aaron go ahead and talk about the internals from that live show.
Spencer took out pretty much everything in the gun. You got the gearbox. You put in a modified cylinder, modified piston, modified aluminum piston head, Echo 1 M110 spring, Tinley GT 40,000 motor, modified hop-up unit, Madbull 363 millimeter barrel. It's also R-hopped. It's got a TRX 13-inch rail on it. King Arms 10 pet box and the King Arms EMOD. Yeah, the EMOD stock. There's a bunch of stuff. Yeah. The Echo 1 barrel extension, the battle sights by Bravo. The Vism short dot, the Lancer T1 with an offset mount, and it's also going to be coming with a padded hard case as well. I like the fact that it has a padded hard case, and it also has a matching mag that goes with it. Jeez. Yeah.
Even though this gun was built over 5 years ago, it still performs at a very good level, even for today's standards. Now, you guys got to remember that this was back at a time before Gate Titans had actually come out, so there's no MOSFET in the gun at the moment, but you still get very good, reliable rate of fire. And so now, it's not going to be as good as today's guns because of the lack of the MOSFET, but as far as range and accuracy goes and overall rate of fire, it's still a very, very good performing gun, and this actually was one of the Extreme Custom Armories from way back in the day. Now, I was a huge fan of that line, and they're absolutely fantastic performers. Unfortunately, I have no idea where any of the other custom guns from that line went, but if they're built to the same spec as these, and I completely expect them to be, they're still out there rocking and rolling and playing hard to this day. All right, so up next is my Tokyo Marui recoil shock. Now, as you guys know, it's not a common version 2 gearbox, but that isn't going to stop our tech department from going in and doing the work that needs to be done. Now, personally, I've gotten everything done except for the gearbox shell, cylinder, and the recoil set in it. Now, it has a new MOSFET in it, gear set, piston, and it is a amazing performer. Now, this isn't your standard version 2. It's I believe it's called a version 9, and it doesn't matter what you bring into our tech department. We are more than happy to work on it as long as we can get parts for it. Now, parts may not be as easy to find for like standard version 2s or anything like that, but if you can find us a supplier for parts, we'd be more than happy to get them for you. All right, so the last gun we have up here is a kind of a hybrid between an AK and a 416. The base gun is a Classic Army SLR 105. So externally, it's been really done up, and I don't believe it's done just yet. It might be, but I'm not 100% sure. In the rear, we got a 416 stock. Up front, we got a 416 rail. In the middle of the receiver, we got a SEMA AK side mount here for the attachments of any of the optics. We put a standard red dot on here, and then we do have the LCT flared AK magwell for it. Now, internally, it hasn't been done just yet, but as soon as we have the parts list for it, we'll definitely be releasing that out to you guys. And as soon as this is available, we'll go ahead and put it onto our website for you guys to all see. Alright guys, so that's been a quick overview of our tech department's ability. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now let us know down in the comments below if you have any upcoming projects coming up. Now if you need any help with it, feel free to contact us. We'd be more than happy to offer our services to you guys. There isn't a project that we can't tackle. Literally, as long as you can get us the parts, we can definitely get the job done for you guys. Now as always guys, make sure you do hit the like, share, and subscribe button, as well as hit the notifications icon to be notified anytime we upload brand new content here on YouTube. My name is Michael, this has been GI TV. I'll see you on the next one.